I thought I was doing God's work, man, and that was beautiful for me. And it's sad. It's sad to know that I lost my passion.
Welcome to the very first episode of the Losers Podcast. My name's Steve Cruz. I'm going to be your host. And today we have a very special guest. But before we start all that, I just want to let you know what the Losers Podcast is all about. Losers Podcast is about bringing stories that help inspire people, that help you push you to the next level. So, but you know what? I'm just going to leave it at that. We just want to bring stories to you that help you to get to the next level of where you want to be, whether that be losing weight, whether that be changing careers, no matter what it is. The reason why I call it the Losers Podcast is not because I believe anybody's a loser, but I have it written down right here. It's an acronym for learning, being optimistic, self-confidence, empowered, responsibility, and sacrifice. That's all it takes to be a successful person.
Yeah, that's actually good.
Thank you, Andrew. I'll introduce you right now. Obviously, I'm not that yet, but I want to take these 4 or 5 things that you need to be successful, incorporate them into my life so that I can be successful. And I want to show you along the way with this podcast, with my YouTube channel, with my social medias, with my Instagrams, with everything I have, so that you can see where we start from the very beginning when somebody doesn't think that they're good enough to where they can get to if they just incorporate all these characteristics into their lives. So without further ado, let's start with our very first guest. He's from Biggy Bro. He has his YouTube channel that he just started. We'll go into the story right now, but just a quick rundown. He used to weigh 200 pounds, and now he topped over 400 pounds, but now he's on a mission to help change his life for the good. And he wants you to follow along his journey so that you can see and get inspired by what he does. So let's just introduce him. Hello, Biggy Bro. What's up, man? How are you?
What up, Steve?
Now, we've known each other for many years. We help each other out in many ways. Tell us a little bit about yourself, dude. How old are you?
Right now, I'm 29.
You're 29 years old. And how old?
I look like I'm 50, but I'm 29.
You don't look 50, man. You're good. How old are you when you weighed 200 pounds?
I think the last time I weighed around that was, I think I might have been like 23.
23. Okay, so that's 6 years, huh? 6 years?
6 years.
Man, and what were you doing then?
Man, at that time, before being this big, life was beautiful. I met my wonderful partner, and man, we would do everything. We would go window shopping. We would walk around. We would go do anything, man. We loved walking around everywhere. And as soon as I got this big, man, all that shut down. I started whenever we would go to the store, I would tell her to go, and I'll wait in the car. Parties, I wouldn't feel like going. I didn't want to show myself, and it's bad, man. So definitely want to change that. Want to get rid of that lifestyle of hiding because you're fat and feeling ashamed of yourself and embarrassed. Don't want to let anybody see the way you look now because you want them to keep that image of you when you weren't fat, and that's over with, man. That life, and that mentality, it's over with. I'm glad I'm part of your Losers Podcast. To me, I know it's an acronym for most and for what you're trying to do, but the truth is I am a loser, and I want to be a winner. I want to change my life, and this is why I'm here, and I'm glad I'm your first, bro. This is badass.
Yeah, dude, I'm glad you're my first too, because I think you're gonna make an incredible story. Here's the thing: I don't believe that there are losers in this world. I believe that we're all winners. I just think that there's things that we push ourselves that make us think that we're losers, which is why I came up with the Losers acronym, and I wanted the Losers Podcast because it really embodies what I was feeling about myself as well. Oh, I'm a loser. And I said, why not take the word loser and create something positive with it and push yourself with the word that would been pushing you down, right? So now when I think of the word loser, I think about all these things, responsibilities, the being optimistic, stuff like that. So I think you're a loser in a good way, in the positive sense. And it's hard. It's not easy. But before we get into stuff like that, I just want to go back a little bit. Where were you working at? Because I already know your story, but I want people to really know your story because I think it's compelling. I think it's more compelling than you even think it is. Where were you working at when you started gaining the weight?
When I started gaining the weight,
Yeah, you worked at the gym, right? It
so
doesn't matter.
so yeah, that's actually what makes it really sad for myself is knowing that, you know, I was actually once I want to say a young guy that was full of energy, used to love fitness. I used to have a passion for fitness myself.
When he
That's
says
how I got
passion,
to.
I mean passion. I met this guy, and that's all he would talk about is the gym, 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 gym. And and you know what? He looked. It's like when somebody says that they're passionate about something and you don't feel it, it's bull. But when somebody's talking to you about it so much, and then you feel that positive energy that comes out of that, that's what he had with the gym. And till this day, I mean, till this day, like when we talk about like health and stuff, he gets excited for it. Just because you're, the weight you are doesn't mean that you can't be excited about certain things. It's just things in life happen that make you go through things like that, right? It's just like it sucks and it's part of life, but I feel like you're going to come out strong from it. So you used to work at the gym, and did you start gaining weight when you were working at the gym, or did you leave?
No, so this is what happened. This is something super personal. Um, Only my wife really knows this. But yeah, it's what happened to me, and kind of like what started like the downward spiral was you know, when I was young and I was passionate about fitness, I was working in the fitness industry, and right after high school, I was super motivated. I was happy to be there. I was so happy to be there that I would work so much that at one point, honestly, I feel like I was working from I was crazy, guys. Don't ever work like this from 5 a.m. all the way to 12 at midnight because I loved what I was doing. I was uh I was doing fitness, and I loved helping people. I loved seeing people change their lives and telling me thank you. Like that was amazing for me.
I thought I thought I was doing God's work, man, and that was beautiful for me. And it's sad. It's sad to know that I lost my passion. Part of the reason why I lost my passion was uh, I was working hard as a kid, and all I wanted to do was I just wanted to move up in the company. I said, hey, I found my purpose early on. I want to do this for the rest of my life. And yeah, man, after working really hard, long hours, I would even go on my days off and I would say, hey, don't even pay me. I want to be here. And doing that, man, my goal is to be promoted. My goal is to move up the rankings. And, I had good intentions, good purpose. And it never happened, man. And I really, I'm sorry, guys. That
No, go
really
ahead,
touched
man.
me, man. That really broke my heart. It showed me that with my hard work and my dedication, that I couldn't get what I wanted, or at least not the way I wanted. So that really killed me. And yeah, what happened is I got depressed. I was like, maybe this is not what I'm supposed to do. And yeah, man, started gaining weight, started falling out of love with myself, and I started stopped believing in myself and my abilities. And I just didn't feel like I was special anymore, man. I lost my purpose in life, and that never happens to anybody here, but it's bad, man. And so yeah, just it was a downward spiral after that. I remember after some time going back to the fitness industry after I gave myself a good break, and it wasn't the same anymore, man. It I had lost it. I had lost it. I wasn't passionate about it anymore, and after the passion left, you know, I left, and I switched my life 100%. And yeah, man, I stopped working out.
I stopped taking my own advice. I started eating horrible, and it's just I felt I felt terrible, man. I stopped loving myself, to be quite honest with you. And yeah, that's the story.
Why do you think it's a really touching story, and thank you for sharing it, man. It's like it's hard to share stories like that, especially when they get to you. But why do you think you fell out of love with the gym the second time around? What felt different?
I think I think what made my my career choice special is that I wanted to be. My dream was to um, I wanted to be amongst the people that really trained others to do that work, and it never happened. They told me that that it wasn't for me, man, and that really broke my heart because all my hard work, and so yeah, that's the story.
Do you feel like that passion is still somewhere in there, or do you feel like that passion is lost
You know
for
what?
the gym?
That's
Or
a very interesting question, and I'll tell you right now, through this journey that we're taking now, and me starting this journey for myself this time around, and taking it extremely serious, I feel like that passion is coming back. Like I tell you, I know you don't know this, but sorry guys. Man, I've been doing YouTube, and been super excited about this process, and truly wanting to, do this to help people out. When I was working at the gym, I remember the questions I used to get. Man, how do you eat? What do you do? How do you work out? How do you stay motivated? And those are some questions that I actually want to answer in my channel. And that's the purpose of the channel, is to help people that are like me in my stage, to get some motivation, to want to work out, to change their lives. And I want to give you that knowledge in my channel. And
yeah,
that's the purpose of my channel. And the beautiful part is that I feel like I'm motivated again. I'm feeling the passion again for fitness, and I'm feeling that. It's crazy. When I was a kid and I was working at the gym, I never wanted to sleep. I was so excited. I would read fitness journals. I would read information all night long, and I just wanted to bring that information to people that I would talk to at the gym. And I was just so excited to change people's lives and give information. And I have a big mouth, so I used to just want to share knowledge with everybody. And now during this journey, I can't even sleep. I can't even sleep. And this is coming from a guy that a couple months ago was sleeping everywhere, had no purpose in life whatsoever anymore. I just wanted to work anywhere. I didn't care if I had a purpose in life anymore. I just wanted to do whatever, just go throughout my life and just make enough money to feed myself and uh, pay my rent. And that's not, it was sad because that's living without a purpose. You live depressed that way. Having a purpose and fighting for it, and working towards it is amazing. I actually went to sleep last night posting my latest video at 5:30 in the morning, and I woke up this morning to do this first podcast with you. And I woke up today at, I want to say, 9 in the morning to start getting ready. Mostly it was cleaning my house, but but that just goes to show that I'm excited. I'm excited, and this is big. This is big. This is something that I feel like I'm gaining my purpose again, and I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, and I'm doing this for myself and hopefully to inspire others. This is big.
very good, man. And I think you're gonna do it. I believe in you, man. I believe 100% that you're gonna do this, and I can't wait to see. So for those of you that don't know, me and Biggy Bro are doing
Yeah, Biggie Bro.
150 videos challenge. So it's not a competition. We're just pushing each other to make 150 videos by May 6th to post on YouTube, which would consist of more or less putting one video a day on YouTube for the next 5 months. So that's what we're doing. So if you want to follow us on that journey, you can follow us on that journey. I will have a link to, not a link, yeah, it's like a link or something to like, so that you can follow Biggie Bro's journey. But let's talk more about that before we get to that. So you left the gym Obviously, you got another job. How long did it take you to gain the first 50 pounds?
That's interesting because I don't know. I don't know how long it took me. I was
Okay,
just living my life.
better question. When did you realize that you had gained like an enormous amount of weight where you went, oh, shoot, like, oh my God, this is not, oh, wow. Because I remember, I'll be honest, I remember I had seen you and then there was like a lapse of months that we didn't see each other, probably like a year. And we were going to my sister's house. And you called me up and you said, hey, meet us at the store so we can get stuff. And I said, okay. So me and Caesar walked and we literally walked past by you. And you're like, bro, I'm right here. And we were on the phone. And I'll never forget this. I turned around and I saw you. And it wasn't to be mean or anything. I wasn't trying to be mean, but it was just shocking. It was like, I just remember going, no, 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 no. And you're like, bro, stop. And I feel so bad because I like, it just naturally came out. And I could not, but because I see your face and your eyes, and you look the same from your face. You have very distinguishable characteristics in your face, and I was just like, no. At first, I thought maybe it was a brother, and then it just hit, dude. It hit like a ton of bricks, and I don't even know how much you weighed. I don't even know. I just know that in a year you had already gained a lot of weight, and it was like. It was shocking. So I'm curious to know.
I'm going to change my answer when I say I don't know. Now I remember. I think it was family that made me realize how much I weighed when I went. But you know what? I kind of felt it because my clothes didn't fit. And yeah, I remember I didn't want to go to family parties for that reason because I knew I gained so much weight.
Yeah, because I had it always for a whole year.
And it was always, I'm going to lose weight. 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 And it's just, man, once you don't love yourself, man. And once you don't really care.
But do you remember looking in the mirror one day or looking at yourself and going, oh, shoot, I went too far?
Yeah, no, for sure. For sure. I would look at myself and I was like, wow, that's, it's crazy. I don't feel the same way. Man, before I used to feel awesome. I used to feel awesome. Yeah. I used to feel great. I felt like I didn't even have to worry about looks, or any of that stuff, because I just felt normal. I felt like a normal human being. And
yeah,
after that, I felt like I was an alien, dude. I felt like I couldn't show myself because I knew people were gonna be shocked,
Yeah, because I remember I didn't see you for like a whole year. And I was like, well, where's Andrew? Like, what's going on with Andrew? And then we saw you that day. So what do you remember that day or no? When we went to Adriana's house and it was Adriana's house.
That day happened so much with so many different family members that I don't
remember. That's true.
A lot of family members had that reaction. So
well, it's because it was shocking because you went from being this physically fit guy, and I'm pretty sure I had already shown pictures at this point. If not, I'm going to show them right now. You were just a handsome, really fit guy. You're still handsome, by the way. Being overweight does not make you any less handsome.
Yes.
You are. You're a handsome guy. How much did you weigh after 2-3 years?
Man, to be honest with you, I never weighed myself, dude. I didn't weigh myself.
Okay,
I was too scared.
Fortunately, I do. You weigh 330 something pounds. Because I remember this because we were doing a weight loss challenge with my mom and with rest in peace and all these other people.
This is the part where I get red for lying, guys. Look at my face. No, I'm kidding.
And that was,
I don't remember that stuff.
That was 2016. That was around 2016 when you weighed about 330 pounds, 335 pounds, something like that. So, okay, so you gained all the way to 405 pounds.
405 pounds, 5.6 pounds, yes.
405.6 pounds.
And that was just when I weighed myself. Who knows what I really weighed? It could have been more.
Was there any time from here to these 6 years where I know you tried, but where you said, oh no, enough is enough, and you were actually doing it for a couple of months and you actually lost a ton of weight and then you just stopped and gained it again?
Yes, and this is why I have you in my life, and this is why this time around I still wanted to have you in my life, because yes, I did lose pounds, and that was a time that friend slash cousin Steve um was cooking for me. I know you took it upon yourself. I don't know, man. You're just a nice guy, and I know that you wanted to just have me go back to my normal self, and you took it upon yourself to, man. You were cooking for me, dude. You were cooking for me every day, and that's awesome, man. That was amazing. And the only sad part is, I wish the Andrew that you were trying to save wasn't such a quitter and wasn't so you know so dead inside that it would have probably worked. Your hard work would have worked. um you know um Unfortunately, man, at that time, I guess I wasn't ready. you know I was just a not ready, man. Just a bad person, dude. Just not happy with myself.
Yeah. So yeah, because I remember those days I was cooking, you were cheating on the food because it's hard. It's not easy.
Yeah,
If it was easy,
not
I
gonna lie.
would
And
love.
the sad part is, I was cheating with the food. I was cheating. I was cheating as far as like what I was eating, and I was lying to my wife. Also, I was still hiding, eating in my car, eating. I would love to go to Little Caesars because that's what I could afford. $5 cheap pizza and just stuff myself with it. And yes, I would finish the whole box.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, just basically eating my life away. That was just basically it. And not just one pizza throughout my day and I'm done. No, no, no. This was after work, and before work probably was going to McDonald's or Burger King and getting combos or places that I saw good food that I wanted to try, and then I would eat a pizza. So
Yeah.
it was horrible, man.
So and I remember we were doing the accountability stuff, and that was it. I can't believe all this was 4 years ago. Can you believe that? This was
It's
like
crazy.
yeah, bro.
Imagine we would have kept it up, man. We would have not be having
But
this
you know
loser
what,
stock
dude?
right now.
If you learn, this is what I was talking to you the other day about. You learn from mistakes. You learn from failures. Like there's just no way you're not going to learn something from this. And you'll be able to help so much more people because you went. If I lost weight, that's fine. I'm like a normal guy, normal, not normal. I'm still overweight. My biggest was 230 pounds. I don't know. I want to weigh myself tomorrow. I don't weigh that right now. I know that for sure. But when somebody is 400 pounds, like if I'm gonna put myself out there too. By the way, I'm gonna have health videos and put myself out there. And
That's the challenge is about.
I am no way trying to discredit myself because I know your biggest was 405. My challenges are no less than yours in terms of mental, because if they were, then I would already look like the picture I show around where I crop my face out with a six. That's just the truth. I
What a
know. I
handsome
don't look like that.
Steve. I wish it was real.
I know. I wake up every day. I'm like, damn
He handsome,
it.
wait, no panzon, just handsome.
I
Ah!
know. I know that weight's not gonna fix that, dude. But and at the same time, but that being said,
Crop your face.
I know I'm gonna crop my face out, have my body. That being said, your weight, you gaining this much weight, and if you lose it, well, we're not if, when you lose it, and you show people that it's possible to do it, now you have somebody that will have no excuses. No excuses. Somebody that's like me, that weighs less than 230 pounds, that is able to bend down and tie their shoes, that's able to run 5 miles. There is no excuse for me not to be able to lose a weight or to be healthy when you weighed your most 405 pounds and you reached your goal. Do you understand the story and how much more impactful that is just from looking at you and just from seeing you. So nothing happens by accident. The things that we go through in life, we're meant to learn from, and they're meant for us to help other people and to help each other out. I believe your marriage is going to get stronger because it's something that you overcame with your wife. Do you understand how powerful that is, and why maybe you had to go through this so that you can help somebody that's not like you?
Damn,
And
that is it.
wait,
That honestly is an amazing way to look at it. That's awesome to look at it that way.
and then
I wasn't planned to be that way. Um, but if it does turn out that way, that
it
we
good.
do get to help people in this process, that would be amazing, man.
Yeah. And
This is literally why I wake up with energy, and this is why I can't sleep, because I know it's giving me a purpose. I'm not only knowing that I could motivate people, but man, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have in mind when I'm making my videos and I'm talking and I'm doing this journey. I literally have people in my head that I would love to motivate and inspire, and some of those people is my oldest brother. He's about my size, and he's a little older, and I would love to motivate him. I know he doesn't know this, but most of my videos, I have him in mind, and I think about it. I think about him when I'm making them, and also I don't want to mention any names, but definitely got a lot of family members that I wish to inspire, and of course inspire others. I remember when I was working at the gym, literally strangers. I would love the journey, man. Love the process, and I love to see the transformations and knowing that I was a part of that. So I would love to do that again, man. I would love to to,
you
to
will.
start that. Let's do it.
You will. So every time, yeah. So I mean, I would just tell you that every time you think about like, why did I have to get this way? Just know that God has a purpose for all of us, and man, this is probably a
Amazing way to
hurdle
look
that
at it,
you
man.
had to
That's
go
amazing.
through, a hurdle that you had to go through.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah. So
It's pretty
and I'm
motivational.
glad you're getting through it. You're gonna get through it.
I'll tell you why now. Why now is because this is the time. This is the sad part. This is the time that I truly feel like I felt my body, and I truly felt at one point feeling like I was gonna die. And
Yeah.
that's a sad story about this. And this is what I really don't, I didn't want to share, but it's part of my journey. It's part of what's starting this. It's sad to say that it's motivated by the fear of death. And it's sad that I couldn't change it before, but I guess that's what it took to wake me up and want me to change. So right now, literally fighting death right now. A little while ago, a couple months ago, I obviously because of my weight, I started having I don't know if they're heart problems or chest pains. I don't know what it is, but to me, it felt like someone was pinching my heart and grabbing it and pressing it, and it would take me out of breath. To me, it felt like heart attacks, and I would have my arms numb. I would have sometimes I would have like my neck freeze, and sometimes I would even have my stomach when I would just crunch my core a little bit. My stomach would like get tense, and it felt like intense cramp that wouldn't stop, and it felt like my organs were gonna rip each other apart. Like it felt ridiculous, and just a bunch of health scares that have motivated this. And honestly, I don't want to die. I don't want to die, and this is not some. The food is not worth my life, and I'm 29. Don't want to die by the age of 30. That's not what I wanted my purpose to be in life. And I haven't done anything. I haven't done anything with my life, and this is not what I want to leave this earth doing.
Yeah.
So this is why now. All right, and I just wanted to say for people that have thought about losing weight, have felt like they wanted to do it for themselves, somebody that feels like they need an accountability partner and they feel like they can't do it alone, I'm going to be that accountability partner for you. I'm going to be posting daily, and I feel like if I'm doing this daily, you could do it daily. And honestly, this is why I wanted to do this now, because it literally shows you the journey from being fat and the transition and the struggle. Just in my latest video, I'm jogging through the park and there's somebody eating pizza. And these are the things that go on through this journey, and we just got to go through. And so I just wanted to say, whoever does want to lose weight, or even if you have a family member that you want to help, and you hope to put in a little bit of inspiration in their life, that they could change their life. If you know a Biggy Bro in your life, send them our way, send them to the channel. It's meant to inspire, it's meant to educate, and it's meant to have a place to really help people out that want to lose weight. So if you know anybody like that in your life, or even yourself, come to the channel. I hope it's a little entertaining. I know fitness, sometimes working out could be a little tough, but I hope to bring a little bit of joy and a little bit of fun, and make you guys laugh while I'm trying to lose this weight. And hopefully you guys are following along. So join my channel. I welcome you guys. Join the channel, follow the journey, follow Biggy Bro, and let's be bros. Let's do this together. That's basically it.
Okay, well, thank you so much, Andrew, for being my very first guest on the Losers Podcast.
Thank you, Steve.
Yeah, no problem.
This is The Biggest Loser, Biggy Bro.
That's gonna do it for us. Thank you so much for joining us. If you're on YouTube, remember you can subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell notification, like and comment the video. I'd love to hear suggestions on people that I should be interviewing. Also, and other stories that you guys might want to hear. Thank you so much for joining us. Until next Sunday, bye bye.